All right, let's take a trip back to the 1980s and compare prices to today. First, gas. Back then, it was $1.20 a gallon. Today, it's over $3.50, and sometimes way more depending on where you live. But here's the kicker. Minimum wage in the 80s was $3.10, and now it's $7.25. Sure, it's higher, but does it really stretch as far? Now, let's talk food. A dozen eggs was 90 cents in the 80s. Today is $4, maybe even $6, depending on where you shop. A gallon of milk was $1.60. Now it's closer to $4, and bread was 60 cents back then versus $2.50 today. Dining out was cheaper too. A Big Mac in the 80s was $1.60. Today, $6 for the same burger, and it ain't get any bigger. Let's look at housing. The average home price in the 1980s was $80,000. Today, it's over $400,000. That's nearly 5 times more. Rent is no better. It's like the American dream just had a major price hike. Even travel was way more affordable. A round trip flight averaged $200 back then. Today, the same trip will cost you $400 or more, way more. Education is another story. Public university tuition in the 1980s was just $1,000 a year. Now it's over $10,000 annually, and that's not counting room, board, or lifetime student loans. But tech, here's one win for today. A personal computer in the 80s cost over $3,000. Now you can get a smartphone way more advanced for $1,000. But these monthly data plans, out of there. We got better tech, but when it comes to gas, food, housing, education, prices have skyrocketed while wages kept going up. Are we better off or just nostalgic? Let me know what you think in the comments. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to live in the 1980s, but I want those prices.